Welcome back to Studs Up. I am Studs, and in this video, we're taking a look at set number 75317, The Mandalorian and the Child with 295 pieces. This set is recommended for ages 10 and up, and this is a Brickheads, two Brickheads actually. It's a double pack here, retails for $20 in the United States, and this is a new set for the summer here. So let's jump right into the builds. The two builds that are included in the set are the Mandalorian and then the Child or Baby Yoda. Let's take a look at the Mandalorian first here. So this is just kind of a normal Brickheads. This is actually the first Brickheads I own. I'm not a Brickheads collector, but I was drawn to these figures. I thought they're very cool. I'm a fan of the Mandalorian TV show. And so I decided to pick them up. Right off the bat here, we have some very nice printed pieces here and there. So those are nice to get. On the back here, he has a cape built out of bricks, and then he has his rifle. He has his pistol in his hand there. He's very nicely detailed. I'm pretty sure I think it's a common Brickhead thing, but inside there is a purple or pink 2x2 that represents his brain, so that's kind of cool. It does have this stand here that he just attaches to with his 2 feet, so he doesn't have to be on the stand if you don't want him to. But it is nice that they include a stand. He is very nicely detailed. He's got a lot of nice curves, very smooth. I think overall he really resembles the character quite well in this Brickheads form. I really do like this, and I think it looks really well and turned out really well. So, yes. All right, let's take a look at the Child next. The next one is the Child. He's in his little hover pod here, so that looks good. You can take him out of the hover pod. So let's take a look at the hover pod on its own here. It's got these tiled and then some drum plates in there. You can click them on nice and easy. It's got a very nice color palette here. It looks very close to what it is in the show. It's got some 2x2 translucent circle pieces down there on another base. And I think this pod looks really good. So we can take a look at Baby Yoda here, and he has this very nice build around his collar there, and that looks really good. I think it's a very good way to translate his kind of his cuteness level. He still looks very cute in this form, and I think that's very important with a figure of him. He's got these big old ears here, so he looks nice and cute. He's got kind of a hole down here, but this is just so he can clip onto stuff there, so you can just have him stand next to the Mandalorian. And once again, you just attach him there, and then he just clips into his pod there very nicely like that. And I think he looks really good in that setting. And next to each other, they look really good. All right, let's take a look at the full set. And then, so this is what you're going to get when you purchase this set, along with a decent amount of extra pieces there. So you can see those there. Just some. You get an extra printed eyepiece from Baby Yoda, and you just get overall some decent pieces there that you can use in custom building. The box here has their two Brickheads numbers on them, 113 and then 114 for the Mandalorian. On the side here, I really like this box art here. I think that looks really awesome. Let's get that in frame there for you guys. And I think that I love that box art. I think it looks super good for what it is. In the back, you get to see kind of what you're getting, and that's that. And like I said, this is my first Brickheads I've ever purchased, so I don't have any previous Brickhead experience. But from what I've seen, this is a very good representation of these two figures in Brickhead form. I am a huge fan of this, and I think it looks really good for what these are, and I think it really does resemble the characters here. And if you already are an existing Brickheads collectors, definitely these are a great addition to any collection you have. They look great, and they're just well designed and well built. The only complaint I have with him is his mask here isn't really that sturdily clipped in, and so when you shake it, shaking it next to the mic there so you can hear it, but then also visually see it here. These wiggle. Because, let's see if I can show you there we go. So the build structure for this is very interesting. These pieces are not connected by any studs. They just slot in here. And then they're just held down by the bricks here, and then they just push down. And with that meaning, they shake back and forth, which this isn't a play feature thing. This isn't a play thing like this. It's a model for display, but I found that very interesting. And you know what? It doesn't look bad. It's not a thing, but it's just kind of annoying when you move it around, or like, you know, you set it down on a table, or you bump into it or something. It's just kind of annoying. And it's something I found quite interesting too, that it wasn't super secure. So I thought that was quite interesting. It's not really a complaint. It's just more of a notice. But yes, overall, I do really like this set, and I think if they are a fan of you are, or whoever you're buying this for is a fan of the Star Wars Mandalorian TV show, I think they're really going to like this. It does not include any minifigures, and like the box said, it is recommended for 10 and up. I totally agree with that. I think a younger builder might not enjoy this as much. This is much more of a display piece. And in that retrospect, really make sure the builder you're purchasing this for, if you're purchasing this for yourself, you need to understand that this is not something you play with. This is something you build. This is something you display, and you show off. It is not, it's not a playable thing, and it's not really, and so it'd be definitely very careful if you're purchasing this for yourself or for somebody else. $20 isn't expensive in any means for a Lego set, and in that retrospect, I do kind of say, if you're maybe not a huge fan, but you think it's cool, there's no really point not to pick it up. But for a younger child who may be looking at this and go, oh, I like The Mandalorian, I like Star Wars, this is not packed full of play features. This is a new release, and so if you're lucky enough to find it pretty early out and on there, good. That's really lucky for you. I'm pretty sure this came out August 1st, so I was very lucky to pick it up at my local Walmart. So definitely keep your eyes out. They're out there. And if you're able to pick one up and you are interested in picking one up, definitely do it. It is a very good build and a good build experience. If you're curious and watching me build this, I live streamed it. So definitely go check that live stream out. And if you're bummed that you missed the live stream, ring the bell. Subscribe so you get updated and notified when I live stream. That way you can't miss it. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you have any comments on this, leave them in the comment section below. If you have any comments on a future video ideas or future reviews you want to see, leave them in the comments below. Thank you guys so much for watching. I will see you in the next video. Studs out.